Now, welcome to another Star Wars collecting special celebration edition of collecting videos.
Woohoo!
And there was actually a ton at the Hasbro panel, so let
Oh
us
yeah.
get right to it.
Well, we're actually going to cover, so you can look for the timestamps below. We've got Hasbro Reveals,
It's mainly Hasbro. I think
Lego
there's a couple
Reveals,
Legos and
and
Legacy
we'll throw in a
Sabers.
couple of Legacy Sabers at the end for all you collectors out there. So first from Hasbro's panel, we have Lola, or L0LA59, coming out for pre-order on June 1st. It's animatronic with 3 different modes, 45 different lights, sounds, and movements. There is companion mode by attaching its legs, hover mode by attaching to her stand, or on-the-go mode by removing her from either base. It's priced at $89.99.
Yeah,
I know
that's my thought.
it's not meant for
Well, no,
us.
but I feel for us, why not us? No, but
Even the cat doesn't like it.
I just feel like it's another cute droid. Every show has to have a cute droid or a cute creature of some kind to try to sell product. So it is what it is. I don't really care either way. I thought it was fine in the show.
All right, let's move on then. It looks like all of our pre-orders are going to go up at June 1st at 1 p.m. Eastern. They didn't have exact information on all of the different sites, so you're going to have to keep an eye out for that. But the ones that did list the sites, I do have listed for you.
Yeah, once again, we didn't get to see the panel.
No.
They didn't stream it anywhere, and we're obviously not at Celebration, so
Meh.
we do not, again, getting all this information secondhand. So if we're missing something, by all means, fill us in the comments below.
We saw the Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader concept art edition, available from Shop Disney, and it will be released fall 2022.
I mean, I love
like
Ralph McQuarrie. I mean,
I like
his
the
art
Vader.
it's kind of one of those. Okay, it's one of those things where I wish they would have just put more resources into something else instead of kind of repainting and repackaging things. But whatever, I don't know. It's not horrible. I'm sure someone out there will like it, and that's good.
Yeah. All right, next up, Obi-Wan Wandering Jedi is going to be coming with Lola and released in spring 2023. This is the figure that was revealed on May the 4th, and so you may have already pre-ordered it, but now we know it comes with Lola.
I guess what still surprises me is there are no figures at launch of the show. I mean, the show obviously premieres today, and we're talking about spring 2023 to get our main character. Very strange.
Yeah.
I do miss the days of, the Force Fridays when we would all, head out to Toys R Us and other places that don't exist anymore and could actually pick up the toys before they, the figures and collectibles before the shows and movies actually came out. But
I do like that this got a spot on the panel because they added a marble-sized piece of plastic to it.
yeah, because they
Yay.
added a droid from the show, which I hope is not too spoilery for anybody out there.
But what is interesting is all of the figures they revealed today still had plastic.
Yeah, I don't, I just wonder if that's one of those things that just is never going to actually happen. I cannot believe they have to know that they're going to lose a lot of collectors, any inbox collectors, mint and package collectors. They're not going to want that plastic.
I'm just saying they're showing figures that are coming out in 2023, but they're showing
With
some of them in their plastic boxes.
I hope across. I mean, obviously, I want to save the planet, and plastic bad. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, the amount of plastic they use in these the toys themselves are made out of plastic, right? And how many things in your daily life do you see that are just using ungodly amounts of plastic still? When you're like, they're going to save the world by getting rid of these small bubbles. And yes, every little bit helps. I'm not trying to say it's a bad idea, but I think it's not going to make the kind of impact we need. But anyway, ramble over on that. Let's get back to the toys.
There's a lot to go over yet.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so next up, Rupert Friend actually got to reveal this one on his Instagram, the Grand Inquisitor figure, which will be coming out spring 2023.
Well, I can certainly say it looks like his Grand Inquisitor.
It absolutely looks like his Grand Inquisitor.
Really, they nailed his. And what I mean by that is, we of course know Rebels. That's been the big controversy. It doesn't exactly look like the Rebels Grand Inquisitor, but it does look like his Grand Inquisitor. It looks really good, actually.
Does that mean we have to get more than one? Okay, we'll just keep moving then. Fifth Brother, coming spring 2023. He is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. He looks like Fifth Brother.
He does. I mean, again,
Good looking figure.
Yeah, he looks like Fifth Brother from the show. Again, they're nailing it. I've had very little complaints about what Hasbro's been doing lately with sculpts and everything, and that face printing tech that they've had for a couple of years now. Just looks great.
Fourth Sister.
A lot of sisters and brothers here.
Spring 2023. Pre-order will be Hasbro Pulse only. I'm actually really... I actually kind of like... I watched the episodes of Kenobi, and I loved her costuming.
She looked
I
really
loved
good.
the
She might have been
aesthetic.
the best looking of the Inquisitors.
Oh,
and I don't
thought
mean
her
like
costume
oh
was
she's
awesome.
I don't mean like oh she's the hottest Inquisitor. I mean like she just there's something about the way she looked that I thought looked very Inquisitor-ish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just
I
made that word
loved
up.
that the costuming for her. I'm
Yeah.
hoping she has a good role in the series, and I can't wait to get this figure.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait to have the sitting all on the shelf, all these Inquisitors. It's gonna be awesome.
All right, we'll move on. Next up, we have Gaming Greats, Jedi Survivor.
Just announced today, yeah.
Yep, just saw the trailer. Riot Scout Trooper from GameStop.
So it's a scout trooper with a shield.
Fall
pretty
2022. So this one will actually come out before his game.
much. Yeah, go figure. The show that is coming out right now, no figures till spring. Well, I mean, it's like I said, it's a scout trooper with a shield. So
Well, hey, it's got some extra little doodads on there. He looks
yeah,
cool.
yeah. I mean, it's cool. It's fine. It's another reuse. All the gaming greats are pretty much reuse, so it is what it is.
All right, Aya Sakuya. She's coming out in spring 2023.
She's looking good. I mean, no, she looks. The figure looks really good. Yeah. No, seriously.
Well, it's always nice to have more Jedi on the
I'm
shelf.
always more Jedi. Like I said, more Inquisitors, more everything. But no, I think more prequel Jedi is really really cool. We have like 5 of them basically, so more the merrier.
All right, Clone Wars Season 7 Maul, spring
Yes.
2023.
Looks good.
It does look good. It's got the robot-y looking legs. I mean, looks really good. Like the lightsaber.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would still love a deluxe, like, a spider maul with all the legs and just the monstrosity where they first
gosh.
find him again. Yeah,
That would be
where
frightening.
Savage finds him, yeah.
They could make a Savage.
You could make a Savage. I'm surprised they haven't. Just kind of
Brother.
just kind of blowing up the Maul figure and repainted it and called it Gaming Greats, even though he's not in any games.
Sure, why not?
That's just, well, I'm just saying the Gaming Greats line is the reuse line. It's what they should call it. It's like we repainted it and packaged it again for you and call it something different now.
Last for the Black Series reveals, Magister Grief Karga, spring 2023.
Looks good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Season 2 Grief Karga.
Yeah, though well, if anybody has seen the season 3 sneak preview, he does look kind of fancy in that. We do get a brief glimpse of Grief Karga in that.
Fancy.
He does look pretty fancy.
All right, let's keep trucking onwards here into Vintage Collection. We've got Obi-Wan Kenobi with Lola, fall 2022 release.
Again, looks really good. The Vintage Collection is also rocking with that face print technology. Looks better than some of the old efforts. So another cool looking figure.
We've got 3 figures from Jedi Survivor. It's a Riot Scout Trooper, Magna Guard, and KX Security Droid. They're going to come from shared fan channels in 2022 in the fall. They looked like they come in one box with 3 carded figures inside.
Yeah, they've been doing that a few times as of late, where they get the box with the carded figures. And I mean, that's what it's all about, getting those carded figures. So.
Right. The next one I thought was pretty cool. We have the Mandalorian Dark Trooper. He comes with a charging locker. He's going to be released spring 2023. But what I thought was really cool that they showed off is you can buy multiples, set their charging lockers all in a row, and have the Dark Trooper charging hallway like you see in The Mandalorian.
So devious.
It is.
I mean, you already got army builders, and now you're giving them even more reason to try to get multiples. So devious, but cool.
Mm-hmm. Now we have R2SHW from Rogue One. It's Merrick's astromech. He will be available through shared fan channels. He's going to be released spring 2023.
Yay.
Yay.
And more droids. It's like everything else. More is better.
Right. Droids they add a nice height variety and stuff to the shelf.
Yeah.
Makes it more interesting.
Yeah, they switch it up because they're usually, not just humanoid figure.
Mm-hmm. And last reveal from the vintage line, 4-pack Rebel Hoth Trooper pack.
Very cool.
Available,
they need these in Black Series. Sorry, go on.
Available at Shop Disney and Hasbro Pulse spring 2023. What's cool about this pack over their normal trooper packs that they give you?
Different faces.
Yep. Little different variances in the costume. Yep. They are 4 different figures.
Oh, it's so cool. Like I said, please do
Army
these in
building
Black
the right
Series. Way. Yes, because I could use a couple different Rebel, the Hoth troopers on the shelf. You can kind of mix them up a little bit with the Black Series, but you still got like the same face, and a few different accessories you can mix and match. So, not the same.
So in the role-play Black Series line, you get a new helmet, the Artillery Stormtrooper.
Yay! Again, not into the I mean, I like the helmets and the lightsabers, but
I really
not-
liked that Vader one. I just
Yeah.
don't know where I'd put it.
on your
can't
head, of
wear it all
course.
day.
Yeah, you could wear it all day. You would love to wear
Might
it all
not be
day.
comfortable to sleep in, though.
Well, how do you think he feels?
Well,
No, he
he
gets in
sleeps
his
in a
little
floaty
tank. I
bacta
know.
tank. He's
He's
probably sleeping
floaty
good.
tank. Yeah, he must. He just sleeps in his, taking waterbed to a whole new level there.
All right, and before we get to the pipeline, we'll talk about the Haslab reveal, the leaked Reva Saber.
Not so leaked anymore.
The Reva Saber is 6 feet, double-bladed Inquisitor Saber. It needs 5,000 backers by July 11th. The price is $499.99.
I don't see it. No tears either,
No,
right?
not yet, but it is double the price of their normal sabers.
Yeah.
Just for an extra
a brand
blade.
new character.
It's a
I don't know.
little rough.
I don't know.
Rough. They would have to have some crazy tiers to get me into it.
Yeah, I
Tier 1, we throw in the Rancor. I'm sold. I'm done.
Tier 1 Black Series Rancor.
If they throw that thing in there, I'm sold. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, move on to the pipeline. For vintage, we have Mandalorian, Paz Vizsla, Season 2, The Force Unleashed, Star Killer,
Galen Merrick. Yay.
and Bad Batch Hunter.
Cool. All cool.
For the Black Series, we're going to be getting from Knights of the Old Republic, Darth Malak, and Bastila Shan.
That is, cross my fingers, awesome that these aren't like gaming greats and they're somehow going to do reuse and make these terrible.
Well, now we'll have something to go with our Zalbar and...
Yeah, you mean our
our
Chewbacca
Revan.
dressed up like Zalbar? Yeah, and the Revans are nice.
Our two Revans are...
I will take that back. Revans count as gaming greats, and did the first Revan wasn't a gaming great, was he? He was just a normal
don't even remember. It was so long ago.
He's a mainline release, I'm pretty sure. And then the second one, the light side Revan, was a gaming grade, which is a reuse. So I am hoping these are not somehow redos, because give me these figures. They will look awesome.
There was one last thing I was going to bring up, because I'm curious if anyone has the answer, if they could post the answer for me. We were watching the stream, and they were at the Galactic Star Cruiser booth, and they had what looked like a vintage collection in Black Series of that ship's astromech. They have a signature like ship astromech, and I'm not sure if that's a Black Series in a vintage line, because they didn't have them like the one that looked like vintage was in the bubble with the box. It looked vintage, and then the one sitting up on top of it was the scale that I would say is Black Series. And if it's Black Series, I need to know, because unfortunately that means I need to have it.
Everything Black Series must be ours,
Must be.
even if it's not Black Series, but it looks Black Series. I love the evil laugh.
All right, let's move on to our next section. We're moving on to the Lego Summer of Star Wars, which is what they called the panel.
Yeah. Which we watched that one.
We did.
It was
It
all
was
right.
cool.
Yeah.
9 lucky people in that panel got a
Yeah.
brand new Xbox with a copy of the Lego Skywalker saga, and it was one that had the sleeve, so it looked like the Lego stuff. It was cool. But here are their reveals. They had a Jedi Fallen Order BD-1. So cute. $999.
$999.
Sorry, $99.99.
Okay, I was like, is it a real BD droid?
It really is. It is 1,062 pieces. You could pre-order him right now, and he even comes with a minifig of himself.
Yeah, for $999. I'm kidding.
But he doesn't get released. He won't ship, I think, until August.
Oh, well, that's closer than next spring for Black Series.
And then what was even cooler was they revealed the first set from Andor, called Ambush of Ferrix. So Ferrix must be a new planet or city.
It's one of those ones we see in the trailer, right? With the gunships, and
It has to be.
The trailer's so confusing because I feel like we were seeing multiple different times in that trailer.
We
and
might
all
have.
kind of mixed together. I could be dead wrong, but that's kind of the impression I got.
The set comes with 679 pieces for $69.99. 3 minifigs, Cassian Andor, Luthen Rael, which I believe is Stellan Skarsgård's rebel leader character, and Cyril Karn.
Who seems to be a bad guy. Looks like the guy in the trailer who's after Andor, perhaps?
I think he's the redheaded gentleman. Yeah. They also showed off a piece from this year's Advent calendar, which apparently is beach themed, and there's a cute little beach Vader.
The Advent calendar is Peach's theme?
They do what they want, I don't know.
All right.
But they've got a beach Vader. It's coming with their upcoming animated Disney Plus show, the Lego Summer Vacation Special, premiering on August 5th.
All right. I'm sure we'll watch that.
And then our last reveal we got during the Star Wars live show, 2 new Legacy Sabers are going to be heading to the parks to dock Andor. So if you're a Legacy Saber collector, I wish I was, because they're so cool.
We have a Luke screensaver.
Yeah, so the 2 they revealed were Darth Sidious and Plo Koon. They, of course, looked awesome, and they're made with real metal in a crappy plastic box.
I know. I was so confused because you got me that Luke saber for Christmas, but a couple of years back, and it comes in like this really cheap case, and I was like, oh boy.
But the saber,
saber itself is actually really, really good.
Saber is beautiful, and you can find places online and stuff that have custom stands that they make for them to hold the saber prominently.
Indeed, yeah.
That's all I've got.
All right, well then that's all.
I know it was a lot.
It was a lot, and you actually you gave me that look, like no rambling, like keep it minimal because there's a lot. So that's all we got for you this time. All right, so take to the comments below. Tell us what you think of these reveals. So let's talk some Star Wars, and until next time, thanks for watching.